All right then, welcome everybody to the stream for this evening. Hope we're all doing well today, and we are back with my favorite character today, because I think he needs a little bit of attention. He's not had too much attention as of late, and we do have a festival going on, which I need to also do some work on. I think I have a load of tokens already. But yeah, I think I have enough tokens to do what I need to do. Fingers crossed. If not, we have the toolkit that adds on extras. But yeah, let's see. Hopefully everything works. Oh, well, actually, okay, I say the festival. Main reason we're actually here is obviously, as the title suggests, I would like to ideally get my my last upgrade, which I totally would have had by now if I had just been playing. So without further ado, let's get into the game. Fingers crossed everything works. Apparently, there we are. Apparently, streaming to YouTube is difficult. I don't know why setting that up has become a problem, but fingers crossed. I think we've worked it out. So I'm streaming to both and also recording, and so far it's not broken. But I haven't got in game yet, so let's see. But yeah, we're going to be on Fairend. I might have to jump between a few characters because using my extra characters to get the items, literally it's just a case of I need salt, I need... what is it? Salt and provisions are like the two I need. And unfortunately, I can't also get them on my my like second account and third account and whatever, because you can't trade them. So I just have to do it on different characters. Hopefully the camera's alright. I might just have to... Sometimes the camera does this thing where if I don't bring up the actual app for it, it just lags. So fingers crossed it's just doing that. There we are. It's either that or it's like trying to kind of predict where I'm going, and it's doing that. It's fine. Anyway, let's just wait for everything to load in because Fairend is a little bit of a laggy starting character. And I also need to work out how to get back to the YouTube thing. I have chat open. So hey, DuffDMC, how you doing? But I cannot work out for the life of me. Found it. Never mind. I had to like restart the stream because it was using the thumbnail from the previous one, and for some reason you can't remove thumbnails, and I'm so confused. But I think I worked it out. I just don't have a thumbnail. I think it just auto generates one now, as most videos do. Fairend, you're gonna be above 20 FPS, please. Ooh, we're nearly hitting 30. Just give him a minute. He's a bit. Morning. How are we doing? I wish it was morning. I'm a little bit like messed up on my sleep. So I was supposed to stream yesterday. I do apologize. But I got home yesterday and I pretty much just immediately slept. And I slept from like 6 till midnight and then like 2 till 5 or 6ish. So at least I've had sleep. That's good. I always say sleep is the one thing that as a human being I am terrible at. So in terms of completion, if we look at D tracker, which is generally what we do. So there's like some things that just aren't viable to do just because like I can't remember the name of it. Whatever. It's in Enidwaith. But there's like an instance thing and you have to have like 6 people, and it's just like getting it done is doable. It's just the logistics of it is difficult. So there are a couple of things where we officially haven't done it, but in terms of deeds, which is kind of what we're going from, we've done all of Eriador minus delvings on the Swan Fleet stuff because we can't do delvings till we're 140, and unfortunately it just shows those. In theory, there's a way of doing it. If I take this character and take a level 140 and have both of them do it and then do it, like in theory that'll work, but again, it's just I'll wait till I'm 140. Enidwaith, I still haven't done the Odiferous. It's literally, it's not because it's difficult, I just haven't gotten around to it, and I don't get any Lottery points out of it. I only get Lottery points. I don't get anything in terms of like virtue experience and whatever. But it's literally just do this daily 10 times. I think I've done it once. I just need to do it 9 more times. That's literally all I've got to do in this zone. This area, we have everything that is available to us done. Obviously, Gundabad we're not doing just because we're not there yet. But those are missions, and allegiance, I think, is what it requires us to do. So, yeah, missions. And I just forget that Gundabad missions exist. I'm not gonna lie. It's just, I just remember they existed right that second. Virtues. We're not maxed on virtues. That is something I need to do. Same with my trait points, but those are virtues. And then in terms of everything else, Gondor, we've done most of it. It's just this zone. So we're still in this area of content, the 105 area. So we haven't finished Far and Orient, haven't finished March of the King, and we haven't finished the Wastes just yet. But once we complete all that, we'll be moving on to Mordor officially. And once we've also finally got our gear upgrade. The only thing we aren't going to be getting fully upgraded is this, just because Throne the Dread Terror isn't run that often. And a lot of people give up on... a lot of people give up on Boss 4 when trying to do the challenge. So although we've gotten to Boss 3 doing challenge, Boss 4 is just, like, a lot of people don't do it, which then causes us to not get the item. One of the items we need, which is the... class item upgrade as well, which used to be like a bigger deal, a lot less bigger deal than it used to be now because of the level cap for it. But the upgraded version of this, or the 105 version, isn't as big a deal for us to get. But I just want to do my foragers stuff as well. That's something. Oh, I just realized I got to put timestamps back on. It's weird. I was like, why is my chat so small? Not that you can see it, but, you know, just thinking. And I think Gandalf has one. Sorry, Mithrandir. Mr. Mithrandir. But yeah, so Camp of the Host is where we really need to go. I need my 2 earrings because, again, the bracelets, we have to do Throne the Dread Terror and just get very, very lucky with getting a specific drop. And I just... It's like the effort we're putting into it is not worth the output we're getting or the stat difference, in my opinion. Yes, we're going for like best in slot that we can get, but it's not like that big a difference considering like the amount of effort I've got to put in for it. And also it's not only just like if it took me like 10 attempts to get it, it wouldn't be a big deal. It's more that it takes me 10 attempts with having 11 other people. You know, it's difficult. You're not who I want. You're who I want. I need to see how many I need. So we are going for these 2 earrings. And I should have the essences available for it somewhere. Essence thingy. Ithilien Vitality Essence, which I think is all we're going for. I'm pretty sure. And then I can upgrade those to the higher tier ones because I have all the crafting items I need for it. And then like if worst case scenario I have to so I'm going for Ithilien Infused. I just have to upgrade these ones if I need to, but the difference of 86 to 87 isn't that big a deal. And I already have maxed physical mastery, so it's actually not that big a deal. Really, really not that big a deal. So I'm not that fussed, personally. The more, if it was like that much more health, like 100 more health, then I might be more inclined. But as it stands, like, what, 4.8 more morale? Not worth it. I've also got to remember to play Warden. It's been quite a while. And by play Warden, I mean just press Onslaught a lot. Nothing's really, like, strong enough to kill me at the minute. So, just Onslaught stuff. Also, I like Onslaught's animation. It's just nice. Whereas my volume's really low. There we are. But hey, at least this time, I have volume on. Last time I totally forgot to even put my game audio on. So we're already making better things. Malaclips, thank you for the resub. 30 months. Crazy numbers. That's like... Nope, I was literally about to go, oh, that's triple digits. No, it's not. Yes, triple digits. 3 and 0. I'm tired, alright? I'm gonna blame it on tiredness, even though I literally just had a conversation about how I slept a lot. Shh. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, also, I just realized. Oh, I still have these. Yeah, that's what it was. I totally think in Roman numerals. Or be XXX. Oh. Not on this stream. So I get these enhancement runes, but I don't think I need them at this level. So I'm probably going to hold on to them because legendaries will be here, 240 up. And I think I've done a pretty good job at keeping everything at 240 and then just doing my heraldries at 250. Since they actually have a big thing. Wow, that's a really long bit of text right there. I still need to do my whole big lookout for... So we need to do the big look at getting the new tracery tokens, because I don't even know. Isn't it that we can't get them? Isn't that a thing? Steinhelp, thank you also for the follow. Much appreciated. Let me go try and find... Yeah, so Shattered and Cracked Traceries. We would be going for a Cracked Ithilien Tracery that, as far as I'm aware, as far as the wiki seems to be aware also, is not available. You can't get them except through the Tracery Token Legendary item, which we do have a few of. But I want to try my luck. Like, I am going to have to use those, guaranteed, for... I am going to have to use those for the heraldries and the words of craft and words of power. But the words of mastery... No. Is it words of... It's been so long. Yeah, word of mastery. I'm going to have to... Well, I have the chance of getting them from the box, which I'm going to try and go through Mordor a few times for. But hey, how you doing? Oh, I saw a roving threat a second ago. Did I? I saw a shield. I saw a roving threat. It's not something I can take out. We've done the deed for it by, you know, employing the help of my alt account. But, yeah, roving threats are scary. I need to have a look, though. I remember having to try and find... Oh, that's what I'm after. Trying to find the quest that gave me the legendary stuff was really awkward to find. I don't even think it's a an epic quest, is it? No. Okay, I have a couple. I know I have I have 2 of them. Let me just... I'm gonna try and find it on the wiki, but I also need Altholic. Oh, it's like literally right there. So if I look up 106, give it a sec. So I have a couple of enhanced runes, that's fine. And I've got Feybank has my 106 legendary. I wonder if I look up legendary. Legendary enhancement runes. 116 and 121. Tracery token? They'd be in vaults if anywhere. Incomparables. Wait, it might just be on legendary. Yeah, so I have a few here and there that we need to do. But the problem is if I use them all on 106, then when I get to 116, I'm not going to have any, because like what I've got there is just what I've obtained through however many reward tracks we're on. Speaking of which, 19 days. Yeah, 6 reward tracks worth of tokens. And where am I at? 44. I really need to get a move on with that. I need to just spend a couple days purely focusing on that. I think just playing The problem is I play a lot of the lower level characters a lot. So that doesn't get me anything because you have to be 45 and above legendary stuff. So like me playing my Mariner, you know, doesn't do anything because I'm not 45 yet. Far away from it. Oh, I should be picking these up as well. I also should have picked up my VIP things. To be honest. I can definitely tell already I'm going to have a lazy day of Warden. I'm literally just going to use the most simple skills. Yeah, I have to hit him twice. Who cares? I don't have to, like, think. Oh, that was really not what I was going for, but sure. There is also... The reason I want to go for the nodes is getting... so I just got a Dagger Lad Onyx, Weapon Scrap, and Armor Scrap from that. And I can't actually remember why I need those. What is she? Yeah, they are. My opinion still stays the same as when they tried last time, which is I'll play it if it comes out. And ultimately it's like, hey, competition is a good thing because like what I said last time is with the previous one is, hey, maybe SSG will finally implement some like things that people want but they haven't gotten around to doing or maybe not wanting to do, but they might do it in like an attempt to keep people or something. That's all right. I haven't been either. I don't think I streamed for like 3 weeks or something like that. The problem was I went away for a bit and then when I didn't stream, the time well, not necessarily just because I didn't stream, but the time I was gone felt a lot shorter. Like, for example, it's like it was, let's say it was a week. It felt like 2 days, that kind of thing. It felt like 1 week and whatever. See, the thing is, with the whole like graphical update, or for lack of a better term, Lotro 2, as people have been calling it, I'm pretty sure it was said in a stream at one point, it's less of a big, massive update and more of a, hey, we're gonna do things a little bit, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I'm gonna do this one thing this time, and then we're gonna update the grass textures next time, and then we're gonna do like some works on trees and stuff. I think that's kind of their thought process on it. Yeah, I really needed a haircut. It was getting bad. Like, my hair, I think it was probably the longest my hair's ever been. My hair was going in my eyes constantly, and I was just not having a good time with it. I don't like long hair. It's the thing is, I always seem to cut my hair in the winter. Not only in the winter, but I end up cutting it in the winter as soon as it gets cold and immediately regret it. I'm like, oh, now it's cold. I realized I've still got these. I've got so much on my other screen now that I'm not used to this. Like, because now I've got Twitch chat, Twitch feed, YouTube chat, stream, then the YouTube setting stuff, and then, yeah. I need to get used to it. I need to, like, properly set it all up. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Yeah, so, like, followers, subs, bits, and stuff like that. I need to get it like all integrated because at the end of the day, I don't really need to see, a lot of the time I don't need to see like what the stream sees, if that makes sense. Because I see it, unless the camera is going laggy, at which point I kind of need to see it, but it doesn't really change much throughout the whole time. Also, I was very worried I was going to die then. No, poison gourd. But yeah, after we do some of this stuff, I think I'll jump on to Tarvelard and Renaborn. And although this is supposed to be mostly a Feyran thing, obviously they are my 140s and they can more easily get through the content. And I'll quickly do some of the I think Top Allied can do some crafting. I think I can do crafting at the minute. I think I have enough. I don't have the VIP thing. Bad me. But I should have a Norian Taylor Host of the West stuff. So I have some bolts of rush cloth. So I can craft up some of these things. Get some journals, maybe. If I have enough materials for it. Probably don't. Because provisions isn't the issue, I don't think. Provisions I can get. It's the salt that's the problem. And I need salt. I don't even know how much I have. 39. I need 80? I think. The problem is, looking up the word salt is not very useful in the wiki, because it's just salt. I'm pretty sure you buy salt from Ithilgalad salt wastes. That sounds about right. Yeah. Because yeah, what do I need? I need 2 earrings. Oh, I need 160 salt. Oops. Okay, well, I need 20 provisions. How many provisions am I on? Okay, I'm on 16, so I need 40 provisions, 160 salt. This is why I really wish there was a like a trade up and down. I wish I could trade like 10 salt for 1 provisions or something along those lines, because I can get a lot of provisions. Salt is like a little bit more awkward. That said, you can trade. Yeah, you can trade the bundles of Daggerlad provisions or whatever. So I can trade 5 of those for it. And 35. So if I do that twice, that's enough. Kind of. I don't even know why I'm up here. Oh, because the Horn Shriek, I remember. That makes sense. That's actually a time where you don't want to crit on these ones here. That one's really easy. I just need the journals because I've got the recipes, like loads of recipes. The maybe best thing I can do for that is if I'm going around getting the ores, like you can get journal fragments or whatever from those. So that's potentially a thing we can go for. Otherwise, I'm not really sure what's the best method. Because I've only got 2 characters that can do the content through the instances. I was supposed to get Afka to do it, but I just haven't really got around to it. Afka's in a weird spot right now where I'm not happy with their gear. Like, yeah, they're 140, but especially with the other stuff. Yes, I have definitely done the herbalist stuff. No, I haven't. Herbalist is the thing where I was supposed to do it, and then I just didn't play the game for ages, and then I didn't, and I got really far behind, and then I sort of got demoralized is probably the nicer way to put it, from doing it, because I was like, I could be done by now if I'd done it. So I just need to do it. But I'm not necessarily going to hold myself to this content zone, or whatever you want to call it, to specifically finish it. But I think I have to. I think there was 2 things with herbalism and something else that like matches up perfectly. I think it might be reputation, like actual Host of the West reputation. I have not, but I have heard of it, but I don't really know much about it. And Google it. I think I've watched something about it. Yeah, it's a puzzle game. I think I watched a stream about it for some reason. I don't know, like, what the context was for me watching that stream or who it was or whatever, but... Only game I've really played recently, other than Lotra in the last couple of days now, because I'm finally back and playing it, is I have been... I finally decided to download, because I bought it and then never played it for some reason. But I finally downloaded the Mass Effect Legendary Trilogy like bundle thing or whatever. I already owned it. I was just like, for some reason, I just decided to play Mass Effect because with Mass Effect, I think I said this before, but I had 2, and I like completed 2, and I loved 2, but I'd never played 1 or 3. Like I don't know if 3 was out at the time, but yeah. So I like didn't have context for it, which is weird because I have played Andromeda and own Andromeda, and I played not all of it, but I played like a little bit of it. I wanted to do like a full save, like because you get like a save and you can transfer it obviously to 2 and then to 3. And I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to do it. So I'm doing that now. I'm still on 1 though, because I get distracted by side missions a lot. It was relatively busy. Like it started like torrential downpour when I left, so I was quite glad I left. Well, I didn't leave it in the rain. I waited a bit, but it could have been a lot worse. I think it was a good job. Got through it. Yeah, normally I don't work Thursdays, so it was a little bit weird for me, but it means I do have tomorrow off, which is nice. I can also get some work done tomorrow, which will be fun. I actually get a full day. Only thing I'm worried about now is with the expansion being delayed a week to the 7th. Is it the 8th now? Because it was the 1st. I think it's the 8th now. I'm concerned if it gets delayed again, because I'm not here on the 15th, which is 2 weeks after the expansion. So I'm concerned if it gets delayed another week, I'm not going to physically be here on that day. I mean, I will be. It'll be a very late getting back, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure. I feel like there's a lot of things where I'm like in the moment. I mention I'll go to another person and be like, this is weird, right? Like, this just happened, or someone just asked me this. That's a little odd. And I just kind of like forget them immediately. I just say it and then I'll go, oh. But yeah, I get to go away for the day. I was supposed to be away next week. Well, I got asked to go away next week, but I said no because I was busy on the 1st. And by busy, I meant I didn't tell them, but I was like, expansion is supposed to come out that day, so I have to be home. I was like, I've already made plans. And I wasn't wrong. How far am I from 100%? So it's a good question, and it depends on what you're defining as 100%. Which is a weird cop-out answer. But if we're saying 100% deeds, I think we're not far away. Alex, thank you also for the follow. Yeah, so from like 100% deeds, I actually don't think. I think this is overall deeds. Actually, no. In settings somewhere, we can actually see where we are from 100% deeds. But the problem is there is some content we can't do. This one? We are actually 50% through our deeds, like all the available deeds in the game. However, some of those are like timed deeds or we can't complete. I actually realized that we had the Durin's Day thing that like stopped 3 days ago and I didn't do it. And there's like a 3-year progression with Durin's Day. So I've got 1 year, but now I'm going to have to wait 2 more years until I can get that deed completed. So there's some annoying timed ones like that and some festival stuff, which I have not done anything festival-wise, and I do not think I'm going to have enough time, though I think it's the 2nd, right, that it stops. Maybe they'll extend the festival. Maybe they'll extend the festival because of the expansion. But there's like the item uses, they're going to take a thing. Story-wise, we have the ring is destroyed. We are just before Mordor, so we're not actually, like, if you think of pure story, we're actually not that far away. Obviously, with the upcoming expansion, up to 150, we are going to be set back technically an extra 10 levels. So right now we're 35 levels away from being maxed, and it's going to be 45 levels. So yeah, bit of a pain there. And obviously that's going to come with more deeds and every time they're being a bit of content. So it's going to, I think it's a good thing. We're never going to be like finished, because I think by the time we get through everything, they're going to bring out a new bit of content. And then by the time we're like fully completed with that, it's not going to be too long until they release stuff. Like a new quest pack and stuff. So they're sort of drip feeding, which is kind of nice. But I don't know. There are a couple. But I don't know how Deed Tracker like cares about them, because skirmish deeds, I need to do those, but I don't fully know. Yeah, I just have to go through. Like one day I just need to. Obviously, you can only do a maximum of 15 per hour, and I don't know what the lockout is. It used to be 100 instances a day, I think. So I don't know if they upped that to 150 when they upped the hourly to 15, or not. But I do need to go through at some point. And just do these and kill all the bosses, and then do this one and kill all the like, you know, I mean, because I don't really spend time with skirmishes. And then skirmish lieutenants as well. We have a few Doom of Calus Galabren, but we have to do that at cap, so that's annoying as well. And obviously with 150 on the horizon, that's going to be a problem. Same with instances, a lot of them you have to do at cap, or with groups like in the Forsaken. Fishing is like, yeah, you just have to find the right stuff, and I don't really think I fish for like noticeably get stuff from fishing. I just kind of like fish and get a generic fish and then fish. Also, I stopped doing work on these. I need to carry on. I don't know if I've still got the plugin, not the plugin, what was it called? I had an app or a thing that someone had made, and it was like you could see the completion of your character. Lotro Companion, that was it. I knew it was like something. I was like compendium. I don't know. Plugin companion? No, that's a different thing. But you can actually see how far you are on this one with that. I'd have to get the data off of the character though. Let's try and do that. It won't get all my vault stuff, but that's fine. Yeah, wardrobe, own vault, shared vault. That's fine. I don't really care about that. What I want though is I just want to see alluring. Deeds. There we are. This is actually a really useful thing, because I was going through different quest packs and basically trying to see what deeds I hadn't done, and I filtered by not completed, and it made life a lot like easier to work out. So like alluring, I am 23 out of 100 apparently, so some of mine haven't counted because I always try and do 5, but I guess not. That's a bit weird. Also, apparently I didn't have track mines on. Should totally do that. Get distracted, but I really want to try and get a journal out of it, because yeah, the journals can only, as far as I'm aware, can only be weaponsmith or armorsmith, but I do have both a weaponsmith and an armorsmith. The only issue is getting Anorian ingots. However, I know a really, really easy way of getting a lot of Anorian ingots, or Anorian in general materials, without too much hassle. So that's quite good. Apparently I've done... Oh, I wonder how... is that out of... Like, is that... So it says deeds, 3,833 out of 3,973. I assume 3,973 is like how many have started, not necessarily how many have completed. But also on here, it shows some old deeds like Breland or Shire Explorer, Lone Lands Traveler, and like some old deeds that don't count anymore or aren't available to obtain anymore. Which, yeah, we don't really. Not that interested in. Cool. I feel like this is the quest that takes just the longest in general. I'm not a fan of this one. I think I'm able to swift travel to Heyrondir now, though, so that might help. I have to double check that, though. After Battle of Skiliath. Yeah, okay. So Heyrondir is quite useful because that is... that's where we have to, like, burn the things. So that's an easy one to jump to. I think I'm more distracted by these now. How many more do I have to kill? 3 more! Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Is my stream only like 360p on YouTube? Is that what's happening? I need to go view my own stream. I got such a high bitrate on my YouTube stream, so I don't know why it would be that way. Maybe that's why. It just doesn't like it. Oh no, just on the preview. Wait a minute. Is my internet just not bad? Or not good? My internet's so bad that I physically can't see. No. Oh my god, you can actually see text. It's crazy. I do wish Twitch would allow for higher bit rates. It's like the one main thing I wish for. Another thing I really wish for. Better, no, not better, but I wish for the ability to have tracking skills on my Warden. Like, I just need them. For quests like this. It's few and far between. I need to defeat the enemies. I still don't think I've got a journal yet, no. Still a pain. I don't think I have enough of the... oh, this is a rich one. Oh, maybe the rich ones are what you have to get for the journal. No, it just might give you more. Okay. If so, I was going to specifically go for rich ones. I guess the idea is just go for all of them and you're fine. Oh, I've done moving moss. Wait, I must have... Did I get like a double drop or something? That must have been so weird. All right, okay. That's fine. Let's go to Heyrondir. Yeah, I think what I need to do one day is just put a film on one screen and then just sort of mindlessly just run around and like I can just stare at the map really and just pick up items. But I really need to do it with a higher level character. I need to get Reneborn to have... yeah, I need to have Reneborn have the ability to do farming. Not farming. Mining. Like, prospector. Because I've been meaning to do it for ages. But I just haven't. And I don't see why I haven't decided yet. But it would make life so much easier, just running through. It'll also be quite nice because I guess I don't really think... The thing is, with good and bad crafting, I really feel like it has zero use most of the time. Like the 135 items, just I don't see the point in their existence now. At the time, yeah, it made sense because that was like the best you could get until instances and raids came out. But I think nowadays, like when I get to 140... I'm not going to get the 135 stuff. I'm not going to need to. It's literally just hand-me-downs from Tarvelard, mostly, and just instant stuff. So, Yeah. I just don't... I don't know what the point of Gundabad ingots is anymore. In this current stage of the game. I guess like jewelry, armor. Jewelry, metalsmith, weaponsmith. I just don't know. Like trace reads you craft with ancient script. So yeah, you've got the crafting box, like essence box, but even that I don't fully see the point of. Like I do, but delvings. Just what it is, isn't it? What I need to do, I need to go on Renaborn. Or I guess I can just look up salt. So Talvelat has 4, Renaborn has 2. That leaves me at 45. So it's just under half. But 45 plus 35, that means I have 1. So, and then provisions, I have 5 on Talvelad. So I can, right this second, get myself 1 earring. So I might quickly jump between characters. And just so I can, at the very least, have gotten 1 earring. And I still have the essence. Yeah, I have the essences to put on it already. I do need a couple essence reclamation scrolls, which I might nab one from the festival if I have spares. But even then, I guess Sunstone worthy batch of craft. But even then, I feel like Sunstones themselves aren't even worth it. I remember specifically spending so much time trying to get Ghost some 135 armor when Gundabad first came out. He got to 140 and I was like, cool, I'll gear you up. And then I did that thing. And it just like, I don't know. Almost immediately it's like, oh, well, this is better. Let's have a... I'm still trying to find what quest in the Black Book of Mordor gives you a legendary stuff. Another thing in terms of Mordor that I really need to do. Should we just do the solo? I think I'll just do it. 80 days ago. Yikes. Oops. Yeah, I really need to go get signets, I think. Does that not make sense to me? Oh, I should have probably waited for the character to load in a little bit first. But yeah, signets would be a good use of my time. How many do I have? 178. But also signets are one of those things where I don't actually know how useful they are. The only thing I can think of for signets is buying traceries, I think. Oh, wait a minute. I was so used to playing Faerun for a minute that I thought I could mine. Oh, didn't I say there was you can buy enhancement runes and tomes, and there is I feel like there was a bit of jewelry or something that I could buy for it. See, I can do this one really easily. I think it's the Fellowship one that I used to be fine with, but I think I struggle with now after the stat changes. But also, I might give it a shot, because I think that was before they changed something with damage. Can't remember exactly. I know they changed something afterwards, but I didn't go through it again to test. That was also with Renaborn. No, that was with this character, I think. Actually, can't remember. Whatever, we'll go in there and have a look anyway. I don't see the problem. If I, like, die, I'll just cancel the quest. And it's got an hour limit anyway, so it will just cancel anyway. I think if I log out as well, it just cancels as well. So it doesn't really matter. Thing is with Cygnus as well is 115 is going to be a weird part for us, because at least with 105 zone, it kind of made sense, the progression of gear, because we would get thrown the Dread Terror and then the content released after it, but within the same level range, just had upgrades to that armor. And I like that system, because it's like, oh, okay, you did the original content, here's new content, but just you get an upgrade to your armor, but you have to, it's kind of nice, but also annoying that you've got to do the previous content as well. But yeah, the like herbalism stuff upgrades it and whatever. But on top of that, it doesn't really work for 115, because yeah, I've got the Abyss of Mordath stuff, which gives me a set bonus, but I can also just get the Elves of Thelagoth stuff, which is like easier to get because it's not a raid, tier 2 raid, and the same, literally the same stats. The difference is the set bonus, which I think a lot of the time set bonuses are based on the content you get it from. Like the corruption removal thing, I think very strictly is, hey, this makes throne easier so you can get the next piece of gear. He's having real fun there. Okay. Oh, actually, the slugs I don't have to worry about. They should just not aggro. So ideally, we can just run through into the boss. And by run through, I mean slowly meander my way through him. And I do not have a lockpick, so no strong box for me. So sad. So I get metal scrap. I wish you could choose. At least with this, I can get caps of Everglade. I might buy bolts of rush cloth. Well, not buy, but like get them instead. Because that way, at least I can... I forgot how bad my inventory is. Yeah, at least with the bolts of rush cloth, I can use them on Fairend. Because with this one... here, I can make the provisions. I just need bacon, which is fine. Like caps of even gleam, I can use, and I'll get those items probably before I leave. This one I need a journal for, is a pain, but
you hear my plight?
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
The Rangers of
Like I said, the salt's going to be the main problem, because I can get 35 from there, 35 from Fairend, and 35 from someone else probably, and that's enough. The provisions though is going to be a different story, because I can get 7, I think, so I need 3 characters for the provisions, so I need 6 journals, I think. I think that's what holds us back. And my most likely to obtain journal is going to be a weaponsmith or a metalsmith. But that's why I want to try the fellowship one. If I can do the fellowship one, even if it takes like a little while, should be good because we can choose, I think, in that one. Oh, I didn't realize you were up there. I thought I was attacking this guy down here. Like... that's a deed. I want quests. Because, yeah, I can get armor, weapons provision, and then I can get 3 provisions per fellowship one. And then the strong box is war materials, or small box of war materials. So it could be better, but I think the inability to trade between the two is the problem. If you could trade, like, oh, a salt for a metal scrap or whatever, then it might work, but I don't think otherwise.
Megovanen.
Arahad, thank you for the follow. Hopefully that's how I pronounce that. I'm terrible at names. I'm going to apologize, even if it was right. I should be picking up these though. I actually wish there was a thing to what am I trying to say? A tracking skill for those. Even if the like farmer one didn't. So I feel like the farmer one is just not useful. Like, yeah, you can occasionally see there's a blueberry on the side somewhere. But yeah, I don't think in unless there's a super hidden mechanic that I know nothing about that's super useful about track crop. But I'll take track mines over it. That's the words I was trying to say out of my mouth. I think it does when you're out in the wastes. Like, there is even gleam that you can pick up, but it's not, it's a cap of even gleam. It's not an actual even gleam, like, thing, and you just get the cap of even gleam item rather than the herb. Right, this is relatively simple at least. I will take it. Oh, Relic of the Battle Plane. I was far more excited for that than I needed to be. That was actually not that big a deal. I really need to clear my inventory though. I didn't realize how much stuff I had in it from the expansion. I think that's my main issue here. Need to just decrease. I'm missing one gift, so hopefully we find that in the next one. Yeah, I need like a crafting carryall on this guy as well. I've got my dye carryall, but it's not exactly useful. It's got some stuff in it. But yeah. It's a ghost. Ghost's skin is see-through because he's a ghost. Get it? It's just how that works. No, that's just a scary thought. Yeah, these guys are a little bit tougher. I'm curious to see how we'll do on the fellowship stuff. I am good. We're making our way to finally get an item that I've meaning to be getting for like months now. The last time I did this instance was, what, 80 days ago, it said? So, yeah. Not quite Osgiliath. We've done with Osgiliath. I don't think I have a reason to return to Osgiliath now. Except... No. No, I don't think there's a reason to return to Osgiliath. I've done all my quests there. There might be a Slayer deed that I have to do. I actually don't know. I'll try a Heartseeker on this guy. Does it one shot? It does. Nice. This is not a Warden, that is correct, but I am getting an item for my Warden. I need some items to trade, and I can only do this once per day on each character, so I'm doing it on this character as a second of a day, and yeah. That's the plan. Also, I have a load of farming stuff. I've just realized I really need... Oh, I've got farming stuff because I need provisions, and I need materials for provisions, for cook. Yeah, no, that actually makes a lot of sense why I have that. I need to sell some items. You can tell it's been a while that I don't even realize why I have certain items in my inventory. There we are. 4 gold. Not terrible. Not amazing, but not terrible. So we're going to go Bolts of Rush Cloth, as I said, because I want to prioritize Feyran's tailoring. And that's all good. So I now have 6 bits of salt. And how many provisions are we on? Still on 5. I think I gained 1 more. So I'm going to try Skroink on Fellowship. Because I tried it. And I kind of got beaten pretty quickly because of the stat changes. But that was a while ago. And also, I think they changed some mechanics. Well, not mechanics, but I think they changed how damage is calculated a little bit. So it's obviously harder, but it's a 6-man versus solo. Can't change your YouTube name. I think you can. You can just go into like your channel, can't you? Because I changed the VOD channel's name. Because it used to just be Zog VODs, and I was like, haha, I get it, it kind of rhymes. And I was like, I'm just going to change it to Twitch Archive or whatever I changed it to, because it just sounds like it makes more sense of what it is. Also, speaking of that, again, that channel is uploading daily at this point, and also I'm able to record this stream as well as streaming to both YouTube and Twitch. So at least we can have... I wasn't able to stream, record the previous one, so can't find it. You have to like go into your YouTube studio, I think. I can't remember. You have to like... No, never mind. I think you have to go to your channel and then customize channel. Is where it is. And then basic info. Or you can go studio.youtube.com and then go into customization. Okay, so this area is fine. I think when we get to the end is my concern. But good news so far. You obviously can't see it in the world chat because it's covered by my face, regrettably. But we did just get a piece of salt. In fact, I think we got 2. I think we were on 6 when I came in, and we've already got 1 more. And I just got a bolt of rush cloth. So obviously we knew this already, but getting the fellowship ones done is better for us because we also get... The other ones do drop, I know that much, but it gives us a higher chance of dropping the items we need. I do not think that we can get... I don't think we can get like journals from here. But if I can like minimize the amount of journals I need to use, then I think that's for the better, obviously. The way it works for us right now is these 18 hours and basically 1 day, 7 days. We really want to be focusing, like those are fine, but for the provisions, I want to, is what I like don't need. The provisions I can just do daily, right? The actual like top tier item. It's the salt we actually need to worry about. Like, I can just repeat the crafting recipe that we've got because it has no cooldown. It's just single use. Oh, I'm attacking that guy. Wait, am I attacking out that guy? Oh, no. Okay. I didn't know who I was attacking for a second. That confused me so much. Because he had stuff under him that made it look like... Because he was attacking. It looked like he was attacking... I was attacking him. I don't know. It confused me. Either way. Because with the boss, I can set it up with, like, we did before, like, with Heartseeker and stuff. So that's good. But yeah, if I can get... provisions from here, crafting materials as well, which lets us choose. See, I'm just too good. The only thing is it still seems to be showing like the letter should be, your channel letter should be like the name, the first letter of your name, but I assume because it used to be J, it's now stuck with J. So slight mismatch, but nothing major. Just need to upload a ghost photo. That's fine. Yeah, I was just pointing out. Oh, see, this is what we're after. I just got a provisions drop, which is not as exciting as it sounds, but actually is really good for us. Like, this is the entire reason I want to sort of focus on that, or on this thing. If I was capable, I wanted to be here because it's gonna save us so much time. See, and now what I can do, right, is I can do, ooh, I can change Ghost to be a moderator in YouTube as well. See? Ghost was so upset about not being a mod when I streamed to YouTube, but now he's fine. Wow, you guys are beefy. Like, I was about to say, I don't know if there's a noticeable, like, if there's a icon, but I guess there is. I don't really know. I don't use YouTube live until now. I don't think I need to go that way. But I might have to just double check that I've got all the provisions. I think I'm missing provisions. Yeah, I see it. So yeah, we're 9 salt and provision. I'm going to switch my provisions to be there, because really that's the only thing I care about. What did the ghost do? Could be anything. I'll tell you what Ghost didn't do. Log into Lotro. More salt. I literally don't care about the weapon scraps, and I think that's causing me to get more of them. What I did as well, though, kind of on the topic of like Star Warsy stuff. So I can't remember the name of it, which one it is. Is it Jedi Outcast, the second one? I re-downloaded that today, and I'm hoping, because I kind of gave up because it kept crashing on me. I'm hoping now that I've gone back, like, however many months later, it was like March, wasn't it? They released or something. Going back however many months later, it is hopefully more stable and less buggy for me. So fingers crossed. If I get time to, I might play that. Depends how obsessed I am with Mass Effect still. Yeah, so metal scrap, cap of even gleam, so that actually allows us to craft. Bolt of rush cloth, that's also good. So I'm gonna guess, like, I don't even think I got anywhere close to the boss. Because if the boss was the problem, I think I'd be fine just going through and like trying a couple times. But I think just if I was struggling with just general enemies, then I think that's when I just went, no, I'm not gonna bother. Dun dun dun, duels from the movies. Okay, I think as we get further in, it becomes harder. I know in the actual instance, it's not instant, in the like the normal overworld whatever zone, if you get like a certain part in, the enemies are suddenly 100,000 morale versus like 20,000 or something like that. So there is that sharp jump, being like a hey, you shouldn't come here alone kind of situation. But I think those were fine, which means these should be fine, basically. Yay, 32. I'm just waiting for you to log in. Because what I'm seeing is level 13, I'm guessing. Yeah, 13. See, I remember. 35, I lied. Oh, bundle of... Yeah, no, okay. That makes sense. That's the item I was on about. It's because I don't have a... I think Woodworker is the one that I can't do. That character is for off streams only, though. Like I said, I'm waiting for you to level up. You know? One day it's gonna happen. My cloak. No, my cloak. Because I know if I got to max and you were like level 13, you would be maybe less interested in playing. Okay, this is where we might have issues. Yeah, okay. But I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine dying there. Because that was just, oh, I have a ton of enemies attacking me, my bad kind of situation. That wasn't like a me kind of thing. That was, well, it kind of was, but it's not super unexpected. Apparently, City Skylines 2 is like a really bad performance. But I haven't seen. I have City Skylines and I have a bunch of DLC for it. I don't know. It's something about the games I just can't get into. And I think it's because I think I try too hard to be too efficient. So I feel like if I'm doing anything inefficiently, then I have to like look up a guide. And then when I look up a guide and do it like to the letter, then it's not as fun for me. So, I don't know. At least when I was a kid, I was like, oh, let's play some City. Oh, let's there's a meteor or whatever. It's fine. Not necessarily just city builders. I can't remember what game it was I was playing, but I was like trying to be too efficient that it almost took the fun out of it. Not efficient, but like trying to get the highest rates and stuff or whatever. Bigger number make me happier type situation. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we might take a couple of attempts at it. In fact, actually, I'm going to do something really silly, but I am going to do what normally would be Heartseeker and just do it with Rain of Arrows. And I want to see if I can get these guys. Yeah, okay. That kind of worked. Not quite what I wanted to do, but I think it will be enough for me to get through this fight. Oh, I got a fine Gondorian Woodcrafts recipe. Cool. Problem is, because I didn't grab my VIP things, my boots are like... My boots, my gloves, and my cloak are all damaged at the minute. But I do want to be killing these guys because, as we've seen, they are dropping items that we are very, very interested in. So I need to make sure they die so that I have the chance. It's like, is it City Skylines the one I'm thinking of? I watched like a couple videos, I think, or streams or whatever of City Skylines. I think it was City Skylines at least, with people just doing like silly stuff. It's like with The Sims as well. I really like The Sims, but sometimes I like don't have a goal and that messes with me. So what I try and do is look up almost like a randomizer in terms of like, oh, you have this goal. Try and get to this goal. Okay, I think we're fine. It's just, yeah, like one-on-one, I think we're fine. It's when we're like 20 versus 1 that we're gonna have more issues with the whole situation. So we might just need to be a little careful. Okay, more Rangers belongings. We're actually decently far in, 8 out of 12. See, this is the thing. This one actually takes a decent amount of time. Like, so far, we've spent 15 minutes in here. Obviously, if we hadn't have died, it would be a little bit quicker. But I think 15 minutes isn't too bad. And especially considering the amount of stuff. Like, we've got double the salt we had when we started. And again, we have to get 160 salt in order to get the 2 items we need. So I can also do this on the next bit of content, like the other instance. And then with like Renaborn and the crafting, I think it's actually doable. Like I kind of expected, even though I put it in the title, I kind of expected to not actually get the completion today, like the actual items I need. But after this, after the earrings, it essentially becomes just deeds. Like obviously the herbalism and rep is going to take quite a little while, but at least with the rep, if I get accelerators, that's not too bad. It's just herbalism is going to take a while, but again, I'm not going to hold myself back necessarily from going to Mordor just for the sake of herbalism, but for the rep I am. Like I do want to get max rep because max rep actually facilitates us getting our cloak upgrade. So for us to actually get our final upgrade, so technically I'm lying, but it's not really. Our cloak is whatever celebrated rep with the Host of the West is away. Oh, my cloak is broken. I don't have a spare cloak, do I? No. Oh well, we'll just have to hope my stats aren't that different. I think I should be fine. Thankfully, it's an instance, and therefore enemies don't respawn. That's a big thing. My Earring of the Dead City is damaged. Wow, this really shows me how useful the VIP thing is. Like, yeah, I died. But, like, just this fight alone has done terrible things. Can I tell you a joke? My stream schedule. See, I'm so good at these. Not wrong though, am I? You never said tell you a good joke. And if you say that after now, then I'm not going to agree. See? Okay. I can 1v1 you. See, I don't actually... okay. I was literally talking about how I should try and kill every enemy. But... I can probably one-shot him. Maybe two-shot. I'm going to try and two-shot him, at least. Or maybe one-shot him. If I can one-shot him, that would be great. But that way, at least I've done the quest. Okay. My damage is not as good as it used to be. Good. Duly noted. It's fine. Okay. Oh, I got a tarnished sigil of Gondor. I normally like gold items, but it's entirely useless to me. In every way whatsoever. Wow, and here I was thinking I wasn't going to be able to take these guys down. Okay, never mind. I did. I was told. Very openly in a theater performance by the guy next to me. I know. I was sat next to this guy and he was talking to this guy with long hair. Longish hair. It wasn't very subtle, and he was quite loud about it, so it's funny. I think it was like a politician or something. Okay, I need to repair my gear badly. There we go. Ghost has now got 3 badges. So what did I say? Provisions, right? Yeah, provisions. There it is. Ghost with the 21 months. Ridiculous. Well, you can't have unlimited badges. You can have 3 and that's kind of it. Okay, so with this, I'm going to go Bolts of Rushcloth again. And then... let's also sell some stuff.
Host must be
so I need to keep weapons. I don't need to at this point, but whatever. I'll probably go grab my VIP thing as well. That's probably a good idea. I'll go to the house for it. It's closer. It's closer. It's fine. Now, do I have Farinorium, and blah, 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 words? I don't know if I've got any... Oh no, they're all in my essence box thingy. I remember. Essence carry-all. That's what I was trying to say. Okay, so now I won't have my items randomly just crumble on me, which is nice. And... yeah, I also need to see how many... extract? I need... Is it sapphire I need more of? We'll find out in a minute. Camp of the host. Where's my fire technique? Is it the party tree? No, Thrall's Coombe. Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. That is for Drycock. That's what that's for.
Might I speak with you one moment?
So what was it I wanted to have a look at? There was something up here that I quickly wanted to... Ah, yeah, it was the lockpicks, was it? Yeah, so I have enough. Oh, wait, I have enough for 2. What are violet extracts used for as well? I mean, I literally am on the person. Oh, wait a minute. Lockpicks or these? I can get 2 journals. I need 6, right? I think. Because the war materials aren't guaranteed to give me what I need. If I can do large bundle of Dagorlad provisions with one more even gleam, then I can get 35 plus, so 70, which isn't as much as I need, but then I now have 14. I mean, we'll work it out when we get there. I'll probably do it with, well, I'll have to do it on here, and then I'll have to do it on, do I have any mithril? That's actually going to be a really big question. Mithril. 4 mithril, so I think it's 5 to reset. So there goes that plan. Also, what am I doing? Stable master. Ugh. Yeah, war materials, if I could choose, would be amazing. But it can give you a combination of 2 of the following items: armor, weapons, and provisions. I don't think it's worth it. Back in, like, early 105, it made sense because we were doing it for the essences. Because we were getting a guaranteed essence per thing, so we were getting 2 essences per thing. I think most I can do is just go around. I think if I can get 1 today and be like on the cusp of getting 2, then I think that's good. So I need to go here.
Be wary, my friends.
I do not like
Evil
this
spoils
instance.
these grounds.
Just generally, even in the single, like solo one, I do not like this instance. Something about the zone, just, I guess, off-putting is not the way I want to say it, because that's kind of intended a little bit.
Keep over the plain of Dagorlad from within.
Die, please. Thank you. I guess something I should really check. Has there been a reforge increase since I have last bothered to do so? No, you're not allowed to spawn again. Your, like, summoner is dead. So my single target... Oh, there has been a reforge. 490, so is it 499 now? I'm guessing. 495. Okay. I'm curious. Before and afters. Obviously, damage is the only thing I'm really focusing on. It's on like 10 damage. 12 DPS. That's fine. Every little helps in this situation. I really, actually, on that topic, should probably... I either need to really preemptively get a load of tracery token boxes, or not tracery token, but just tracery boxes for like 141, or I need to get enhancement runes, because like both will be a kind of equivalent. Because these go up to 499, I think. Yeah. When did I get a gold? Oh, Keen Serpent. Yeah, no, that makes sense. If I'd have known these had become, like, I wouldn't say necessarily easier, but more balanced, I could have been doing these a lot more often. I just never really thought about them. It's like an extra thing to go out of my way to do. What I'll do is I won't do Renaborns tonight on stream. I'll probably do that like off stream, just because that's like another half an hour, 40 minutes of instances and stuff. But we might go do some festival stuff, because we've got good old Halloween-y kind of fall festival. And I do now have a female high elf, so we can get some nice cosmetics. Maybe. Because I finally found myself an excuse to make a female high elf. I just wanted to. So I did it. I think it's because one of my alts is. And I was like, oh, that kind of actually like works quite good, I think. Pretty much it. I don't need to explain myself. I don't want to, like, jinx it, but it's feeling a little bit easier this earlier. I don't know if it's something to do with the type of enemy. Maybe they're just hitting less hard. But I do know, like, obviously, in the last instance, it's not necessarily... it's not the one-on-ones that's the problem. It's like the 3-on-1s and the 5-on-1s that we're having issues with, which is exactly what's literally happening now. So, yes, I've done this to myself. Why? I don't know. But, I think now, at least at my VIP things here, like, I don't have to worry about my armor breaking. So even if I do die, that's not going to be a problem. I filtered my stuff, didn't I? Salt, where's provisions? I just want to put provisions near salt. So 9 provisions, 3 salt, 17 salt. Obviously, we should be at 12 provisions by the end of this. That's good. Honestly, worst case, even if we don't get enough stuff, it's just going to be like a week, and then we'll be fine. And I'm sure as well I have other characters that we can craft on. So, oh, speaking of crafting, I just got the Ranger's Provisions thingy, which gives me that. And as well, this is an annoying one because like we're not going to do this. But if we crit this one, that's actually annoying because, yeah, I get 3 bundles of this, but I don't want that. What did you read? What you just typed? Maybe? As you were typing it. Oh yeah, I forgot I was picking up Numenorian artifacts. That's a thing. Yeah, I probably agree with that assessment. Pretty sure most people, if I went up to them and said that, they'd look at me weird. Now, granted, they'd probably look at me weird anyway. But, you know, that's besides the point. We don't talk about that. Because a lot of the time, I'd rather just not talk to people. I feel like that's what I quite like about today, is I just kind of got to be... Well, okay, I say kind of liked about today. It was kind of annoying still. But I just got to be in the kitchen on my own. People would sort of walk through, but other than that, like, other than people just walking through every once in a while, I just got to be on my own. Away from screaming and shouting children and arguing people and whatever. Oh no, they're all summoning. No, this is like my worst nightmare. Only problem was when something broke and then I got called for it and I was like, I can't. Like, tough. Someone got a basketball stuck? Well, guess they're playing with one less today. Pretty much it. I don't know. Like, off the top of my head, I can't think of how I start conversations. I don't even start conversations in even a normal way. Like, I don't know if it's normal for people to be like, hey, first. I just start my conversation. Like, when I want to ask someone a question, but they're, like, doing something, I do this weird thing, and thinking about it is weird, where I'll just, like, if let's say I'm saying the word do, like, do you know where this thing is? but they're like either on the phone or whatever, I'll like visually be starting my sentence. I'll be like, do you know? But I'll just like kind of stay there for a bit. It's efficiency, right? Because then I don't have to like restart when they're finished. I could just like get into it, just like that. Most of the time, though, it's people asking me questions rather than asking questions myself. Someone asked me where something was today, and I like very meticulously like, oh, do you know where these kept? I'm like, yeah, middle cupboard, top shelf in the back behind this thing. Yeah. They were like, oh, okay, like cool. Now you don't have to come back and ask me where. What am I targeting? Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm quite good at accidentally explaining stuff weird. And I'm like, that made no sense. Here's the simpler version. It depends what I'm talking about, though. If it's something mundane, then but if it's something I actually, in any what, care about. I do get it. But you're missing, it's supposed to be 2 jars. It's supposed to have 2 jars and a big. He was too evil. He was too swayed by the dark side. It was broken. How many... I'm really low on Numenorian artifacts. I feel like I should have a lot more by now. But I also can't remember how long this instance is. Because I know a lot of the time it ends up... Yeah, I've got like still halfway. So I think being... No, I don't even have halfway. I'm like nearly at the end. I guess there's 2 here. But that puts me up to 7 out of 12. So I might have to do a little bit of a running back through... Potentially... Or they're all down here. I don't actually know. Because this last room is decently open. So I could maybe see there being 5 in there. Maybe 1 before and then 4 in. Possibly. But what we've learned, pretty much guaranteed, at least on Tarvelad. I think Tarvelad is stronger than Reneborn single target. But obviously AoE Reneborn is still... like better, so I think I should still be able to I think I should be fine. I should be like doable on him. If not, he is stat wise lower, so there is a chance that it might be a little bit of upgrades in need for him. I definitely need to get traceries done with him. You're supposed to read them and laugh. You're supposed to write them and be funny. That. Oh. What'd I say? See? I can be cruel back. What if I don't like to laugh, huh? What if that's just like not what I like? I love this stupid thing sometimes. Whenever we have a team meeting at work, we always have a game of bowling after. And someone I work with, we do this really stupid thing where as the other person's about to bowl, we'll just like make some random noises, and it always puts each other off. And for some reason, I find that absolutely hilarious. So make of that what you will. It's good though, because I get to use an excuse why I score badly. Even if it doesn't affect me. Which it always does, anyway. So I know. So that's like where you're losing it. The medium at which we interact. Okay. Daily salt checkup. I am not salty enough. I've only got 21. So, oops. But if all goes well, we shall be a problem. Ahab from the thing about the whale. I can't remember the name of it at this moment. Moby Dick. That was it. Pretty sure that's Captain Ahab. What? Captain Ahab or Moby Dick? Moby Dick's a whale. I feel like I'm gonna have to confirm that now because you have made me concerned about my own thoughts, but yeah. Sure. Oh, they're listening to me. It auto-corrected. Yeah. It's a guy. Well, not a real guy, but a guy. Ooh, more provisions. I have 10 now. That's halfway there. Is that a Game of Thrones thing? Actually, I don't know. Still have no real particular interest in watching Game of Thrones. I'm just like, yeah. I feel like it's not worth the effort. To either have an incomplete series or to have like a disappointing end. Because I either finish it and then have like a really bad ending from what everybody has said, or yeah, I don't finish it and then it's like, oh well, I'm not gonna finish it. Almost feels like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Nah. I'll leave you with that. It's fine. Hey, cool. I've got 3 Numenorian artifacts, so that should be fine. I'm gonna hope I can aggro just you. Perfect. Oh, I'm in combat. What am I in combat with? It's gonna be some stupid thing like it's Is it this bat? It is this bat. Cool. Now I'm out of combat. I didn't even like clock it at first. Sometimes it needs to have just a... I know there's like a red thing under it so that you could see, but like I need like a like arrow above it to be like, hey, this is the one that's trying to attack you. Okay, let's try again. And I'm curious this time. I'll go to my combat log. I want to see how much damage I do. Or I could probably have a look there. 138,000. And this guy has 500,000. Because, yeah, it used to be like 3 million, 2 million, something like that. A couple, like at least 1 million plus. I don't actually know fully. It changed as I upgraded and got better gear and such. But yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's kill the bat. And I have 3 Numenorian artifacts to acquire. And then yeah, we'll head back to good old Mr. Feyrand. Because, you know, someone's got to actually, you know, play him. It's so weird that the like YouTube preview for my stream is so far behind, because it's like 20 minutes behind, because it's just gotten to me picking up the VIP stuff, which is crazy. It did rain quite a bit actually for a little while. It really rained Monday. Monday was really bad. Today it was like really heavy downpour, and then it just kind of mellowed out really quickly, which was something at least. It literally started raining as I was about to leave to go home, so I'm glad it stopped relatively quickly, because I did not want to deal with that if I could help it. I don't mind the like sound of rain. In fact, I quite enjoy the sound of just rain, but having to walk through it when I've already been stood up for like however many hours, because I had to get in early again today. Yeah. Ideally not. Let's not have that. Right, so all my junk is down here. So we're gonna chuck anything Daggerlad related down into here. The only thing I'm going to keep is the Caps of Evengleam. In fact, I'm actually going to obtain my Caps of Evengleam out of there. And then what else was I going to put there? Oh, it was obviously all the actual materials. So those, and then we've got the provisions and the weapons as well. And what was that I saw a second ago? Oh, okay, so yeah, those are for when I get to 130, which means hopefully once we get to 130, we'll pretty much like immediately, I'm hoping, have the ability to pretty much max out our Reclamation of Minas Ithil stuff, because that'll be quite good for Ithil Galad crafting components and stuff, even though we should hopefully have enough. I only need them for the chest plate, so by the time we get to 130, I'll have the chest plate. I just need to spend like a couple of days, like a week or so, just getting enough Ithil Galad crafting components, or crafting them. That also works. And just like, I have every other material for the gold chest plate at 130. I just need to make it. I think it's adroit maneuver I need for blue line, bread line. See, I have an umbrella. I just never use it. I don't really bother with umbrellas. I'll just wear a hood. It's fine. Right, so I need to buy myself a Ranger's Journal today. And I need to buy some savory seasonings, but I hopefully have a provision over here. No, supplier. That's what I need. Bottle of savory seasoning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. And then a journal of Daggerlad cooking. In fact, I'm curious, because this might actually change some plans. Nope. But it still... Was it Ithalan? What is it I'm after? I know what I'm after, but I can't remember the name of it. Ithilien. Ithilien. Okay, nothing. Never mind. I have one. I used to carry it with me all the time, but then I just kind of like stopped. I stopped bothering. Right, so...
The Morgul host must be defeated.
The Morgul host must be defeated. So Daggerlord cookery is all good. And the extracts are account bound. Yeah, okay. So what I'm probably going to do is pick up the... because I have a load of these spare. I'm just going to grab like 3 or so of the Forager's baskets, I think. Just to open them up on Faerund. But yeah, do this one. That's going to be good. That work? Cool. Oh, I forgot I had that plugin. And put that in my shared storage once again. So that's essentially 35 salt. Plus that, so that's 55. Plus whatever I have, plus whatever I craft on Tavella, on Faerund. And then we're good. I hope. Fingers crossed. It's interesting that YouTube keeps like shouting at me about my bitrate. Your stream bitrate is currently higher than the recommended. We recommend that you use 9,500. Oops. I'm not using that much. I'm using more. Don't judge me. You can't force me. I need to replace these as well again. I reinstalled the game at one point, which also meant that I lost my replacements for this. So I definitely need to get around to that at some point. But we'll see. We shall see. Because yeah, if I'm going to stare at something, I'd rather it not be necessarily an ad. Maybe that's the actual idea. Maybe they purposely make the loading screens longer so you have to stare at the ads for the store. Oh look, it's my Valar. Should I just 140 Valar Faerund? Wouldn't that be fun? Not really. That would kind of ruin the character in my opinion. It would make it a lot easier because I'd just go back and just kill everything in one shot or whatever, but yeah, not necessarily an interesting thing. I'm not really going to use it. I don't think I'm going to use it on anything. It depends on maybe plans in the future. Random question. Random answer.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend? How can I be of service?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it being cancelled or anything. But that doesn't mean anything. I don't know the answer. Cannot help you. I think I've been quite good at the harvest math stuff. Come and think of it, because it has the doesn't harvest math have the like trick or treat stuff? And I'm pretty sure I like super did that last time. So I have it in a pear tree, which I still haven't finished. Literally 10 items away. I am however many seconds away from completing that. So fingers crossed that works. So that's the anniversary. Midsummer. Farmer's Fair, I've just not done much. Fuming from rolls, Baggins' birthday, Harvest Festival. Oh, Yeah, Harvest Festival, I still have all the items for. I actually have completed the Harvest Festival, basically. I just have to use all the consumable items, which I still haven't done, because it just takes forever, and I just cannot be bothered. And then Yule Festival, I just need to do this, but I'm probably sure I can brute force some of that, like snowballs and stuff. Snowballs, I might just, like, use my ults and do. And then the consumables. And Yule Festival is one of my is my favorite festival. So I still have 600 tokens. I specifically didn't buy all the. I had enough to either buy the consumables or buy all of a different item I wanted, and I chose to buy the other item. I can't remember what it was, but I chose to buy the other item because I could do the consumables like this year. So that's gonna be good. Right though, let's do some stuff. I'm gonna keep that just in case. Anthelus, the essence, Anthelus essence. I can say it. We don't really care about. I don't think reforges are anything relevant to us. I haven't changed anything there. Oh yeah, that's my 105 reforge thing, except it's bound to account and it's a will thing, and I don't know. I'm supposed to give that to Kestor. That's what I'm supposed to do. And then that's my 220 will thing again for Kestor. That was the hematite band reforge, which I didn't know. I might swap to. I don't know. Just because of the Light of Arendelle, I might switch one. Just for a quick boost of Light of Arendelle at the start. And then we also have that's the Merchant's Earring, which I probably should put on at some point, but it doesn't matter too much. Either way, though. Shed storage. And we're going to get those out. The salt and provisions. So 30 provisions, 60 salt, 61 salt. Thank you very much. So that means we'll trade in and we have enough for at least one. And then we're 10, however many off there. We're remaining 96. So we're like 64 away. And provisions we're 10 away. But that's fine. I'm just going to be here for a while. Clicking. Hello, hello. How are we doing? I really think there needs to be a bulk barter option because this is boring. But it's well worth it. We're going to be getting an item that I should have had by now ages ago. Like ages and ages. So that's 96. And then, yeah, what I can do is in my tailor. In fact, I'm curious if my forest, not forest. Oh, no, I've got two. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's woodworker. But if I do this one, so all I need from here is a tailor journal, then I can get an extra 35. So I may as well do that now. And then I might even be able to get an extra 5 from this because I have those bolts of rush cloth. And in fact, I should have a ton of bolts of rush cloth if I take them out of here. 34 extra. So I have tons. It's literally just a case of doing that. And to be fair, if I got another journal, I can easily get the padded Gondorian garments completed as well. So wastes, I want tailoring. Hello in YouTube chat as well. Gourmet Plays, thank you for watching. Oh, yeah, I need a workbench. But yeah, I can do that now, which even though it has the thing I can do. And then I'll do the Gondorian garments as well. And fingers crossed with the 25% chance of not critting. I might even purposefully buy some terrible toolkit. Just so I definitely don't crit. Because the 25% chance is still, like, kind of high. Like, it's a 1 in 4 chance. I know it's a higher chance of not happening, but I don't know. You know what? Worst case scenario, if I do get 3, I still need the 3. So I'm just going to do it. Like, both is actually workable for me. And I didn't even have to worry. I was putting way too much thought into it. So that's half. That's not bad. But yeah, once again, we need a bulk one.
Will not surrender, Skilioth.
But yeah, we can get the earrings. Why am I streaming on YouTube? I am streaming on both YouTube and Twitch because I can. They made a change so you can like stream on both now. So Twitch used to be like super hardcore. You're not allowed to stream on anything else, and then they changed it so you can like do Instagram Live and TikTok. And I'm not really that caring about those. And then they changed it like a couple days ago, like 3, 4, 5 days ago or something, so you can stream on both YouTube and Twitch. So I thought, hey, I have enough. Like upload speed, so why don't do both kind of thing. I do have a TikTok account, and I have uploaded one video to said TikTok account. I just don't use TikTok, quite frankly. I do have TikTok on my phone. I just don't use it, you know? I have 6 followers, 26 likes, and 861 views on the one video I did. Which, considering I have otherwise put 0 thought into it, not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna go for this one here. So 187 agility. So that is 127 agility more. So it's about 3 times the agility. We do lose the might, but the better agility makes up for it. Makes sense. We lose will, but we don't care about will. It just gives us a little bit of resistance and tactical mitigation, I think. Double check that. Tactical mitigation and resist. Ooh, I know things. You asked me that like 3 years ago, wouldn't have known a thing. And then 501 max morale, which I think is actually less. I'm not gonna lie, 135 times 4.8, which is what our current one gives us. So currently, from our earring, Bloodbath, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. But yeah, 135 times 4.8, which is what our Earring of the Dead City and Good to Bad Earring give us. It gives us 648 morale. We only get 501 max morale with our new earring, but the difference is we get the essence slots. However, I'm losing 510 physical mastery, 482 crit, and some fade as well. So there is a chance I'm gonna like add a vitality, add a physical mastery, add a crit possibly. But I do still have an open crit essence here, so we're gonna put that on, and we're gonna put that on. Except I'm gonna take off the lower tier one. We are keeping these. Wait, I did not want to put that on the lower one. Thank you. We are obviously keeping these for the experience gain. So as soon as we hit as soon as we go to 106, we are going to be just switching over. So like, who cares? But right now we're in it for the stats, not the experience. Speaking of though, one thing I want to do is use these. Because I have a goal, and my goal is I would like to have bonus experience up to 115 all the way. I'd love to have double XP all the way to 115. I think that would be kind of funny. But yeah, my crit has gone down. I'm now 29.5. 31.5 is where we were at before. Sorry, 30.2. So mine's a 30.5, I think is my max. I was a little bit confused, but that's quite a jump. That's 0.7%, which is a bit of a pain, but we can max that out with these crits and stuff. And then also our physical mastery is still 215, so we don't have to worry about the physical mastery or like super overcapped on physical mastery. It's actually kind of ridiculous, honestly. But that's fine. Like, what we can do now is, I don't know if I've got any spare crit ones. I think if I did, they would already be used. I've got major essence of crit. That's a 100, but this is a 105. I I do have Ithilien Essence of Vitality, though, which does give us physical mastery, which is why we're so overcapped. I don't have any crits, though. What I might do is put one on for now, though. Just to... That should make up that Vitality difference. So we should now have, I think, more. So 86. What am I typing? 86 times 4.8. Yeah, is 412.8. And then add 501. So we're getting 913 compared to 648. So that's 266 more vitality. Morale, I should say. And then, yeah, any other stats. So, like, a crit will a crit we will chuck onto here. And then we'll get, like, a crit on here. That does bring up the point of... I can't spell. Nope, I don't have any Ithilien. And then, what about in my main storage? Ghost has got to hop off. That's not allowed. Okay, I need some essences, but I wonder... Ithilien... No, I only have 2, damn it. Adios. See you later, Ghost. I'm going to put those back in my essence pouch thing. Because, yeah. But that's good. I'm happy that that's finally... I'm still sad that we're not going to get, like, a full gold, like, thing. But it's fine. Again, pocket item needs to be there for the sake of experience disabling. And then those are just not viable to get. But we are going to get it be mostly filled up. And we can see the... We could look at the shield as filling in the pocket slot in some regard. And then, yeah, these are just not going to be able to be gold. The cloak, however, will be gold once we get to that point. Again, reputation is the main thing when it comes to that. One thing I do want to try and do is we'll get a pouch of Ithilien essence fragments from here. So I want to go do this quest. Oh, actually, it reminds me. If I do some herbalist stuff, like some really simple herbalist ones, that will get me another thing. In fact, yeah, because I'll get 2 minimum, which puts me at 4, which is what I need. So that's fine. But I need to talk to this guy. And I want to buy, simply buy 3 of those. And I just want to open. Because you never know, you might get a rare item. You might get an Ithilien item, which is what we want. But we didn't, so who cares? That's fine. Oh, I didn't realize how far away that was. I thought it was like just outside. We do have after battle Osgiliath though. Right. It's so nice having these travel skills, honestly. But yeah, this one and then just some other random herbalist quest is all we need to worry about now. Obviously, we want to be doing as many as possible for the deed. But I do want to do some festival stuff. Is it full? I've only got 38. But normally it's like 40 for the horses, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I should probably get off my horse because there is a chance I get attacked. Last time I was quite lucky. I think I only got hit by 1 or 2 things. I don't know if that's just because I got out of the way or if I was lucky. I think when you do stuff like this, sometimes you can, if something spawns, it has a little bit of a grace period. You can run away in that time and, you know, not get aggroed. Not always though, most of the time. Like this guy, he immediately did. Should have really interrupted him. That would have made more sense. I mean, I went to interrupt him. I already had my stuff still. So thanks, Ghost Man. Flowers. We fair. Right. So Gandalf is happy. I think there was one in Heyrondir, but I'm probably just going to go to Henneth Anun. And then all I want to do is one, really. So what's like the quickest? Those take a while. Because I'll come back here later. I mean, Torngroth's not that bad. Just go camp at the host and go outside, right? That works. Oh, and also I get to talk to him. Perfect. And Forager's Basket, fingers crossed, we get something. Not really. I think the only thing at this point the extracts are worth is just like, as soon as I hit 30, immediately redeeming them and hoping I get something else, basically. Which is kind of harsh, but fair, I think. Right. Is someone else in here, or is it just not spawned enemies yet? Oh no, do they spawn? They spawn in the further room. Oh, and also Grip of Mordor, which is another quest. Not a herbalist quest, but at least something. Never thought to look at it on these guys. Yeah, I'll need to obviously do it for the rep. That's kind of a bigger thing. I need to make that choice now. Like I was talking earlier about doing the... Do I prepare Tarvelard with traceries for 150 or 141 plus, or do I instead go for rep accelerators? I think rep accelerators are fine, but like overall less useful. They speed up the process of doing rep, whereas getting traceries just means I can actually get through content easier, which I guess is technically also speeding up content, but I don't know. Oh, I got him as well. I forgot the range is so large on that. I also completely forgot that I'm using a single target attack on multiple players, or multiple enemies. I mean, now it makes sense, but... Right, he's gonna bleed out. We good. I think I can probably get all 20 in here, in fact. Works. Yeah, 15. As long as I... Yeah, I think that works. I think I found a good way of doing it. I feel like sometimes I'm running around trying to find orcs and eastlings a bit too much. I think now doing it just in here probably makes more sense. Like, just start up here. fact, there's 21, it looks like, so that's even better. Also, I should totally do tasks. That's another thing I really need to remember, because I don't do it as often as I need to. I think now that I've got my task items in a task carrier, I forget about them, even though the point of having the task carrier is to make sure I have space for them. But yeah, I should be able to just go straight back to Heyrondir. Not Heyrondir, Henithanun. Give that in. I'll also complete assisting the herbalist daily thingy, and then yeah, I'll get my thingies. Yeah, when I was first starting it, I downloaded a plugin that like shows you all of it, but it would show you everything. And it really threw me off, and I was very, very confused. But then I just got told to use the boot, which is just 1 and 2, until like super late level. Not even late level, but then I think I spent a lot of time just waiting for the next one. Be like, oh, I'm waiting till 83 until I get this one. I feel like Warden is the latest thing you unlock master, like a skill, because it's a combination. It's just you unlock later ones later. I think it's like 83 or something you unlock the last one. Kind of crazy. I do like Warden. It is one of my favorite classes. I just, sometimes with Warden, I have to be in the mood. I have to like want to play it. Because if I don't want to play it, or if the servers are being problematic or whatever, it's just not fun. Which is, yeah, a problem. Oh, I got 4 that time. So I can trade in 4 of those for a North Athelian box. And then we were looking for a crit one, right? So a critical rating. And then the point was, I'm supposed to try and upgrade it. I have to craft it into a wild essence. So did I have any bolts of Athelian cloth? No. I had Athelian spice. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that too much for the moment. But I am supposed to do that. I guess what I should do is, let's go back into the Lotro companion thing. And hopefully it's updated enough where it's got the correct... in fact, is there a way I can make sure it's updated? I think we're fine. Let's like get this data, and I'm just gonna check my current stats and how far away I am, because I don't know if any stat calculators have been updated since the stat stuff. Oh, it's not gonna show me. Yeah, masteries. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually even use masteries. Like I do. I use like shift 1, shift 3, shift 1 or whatever. But I actually just use 1, 2, 3 a lot of the time now. I don't know if it's just laziness, but also partially it is, but partially it's also like the character being stronger than he's expected to be. Like Fairend is a lot more powerful than I'm expected to be at 105, just because of the amount of gear I've got, and I'm doing solo content with like raid ready gear, and because of that I'm not struggling really with anything, which is good, because I can then just be like 1 2 1 2 3 1 3 2 1, which is something I think that's morale tap, isn't it? Should we check? Let's see how good I am at knowing this. What? No, wait a minute. What did I say? 1 2 3 1. Oh no, 1 2 3 1 is mighty blow. I think 1 3 1 2 is what I was thinking of. 1 3 2 1 is Detroit maneuver. Nope, I was very wrong, but that is a skill I really need to know, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to know that one. There's like an entire 130 rabbit chance set named after that skill, and I don't think I've ever used it in my life. Oops, my bad. Is there anything in here that I actually care about? Tome of the Red Fox. I should probably pick up. Because like, pet. So for a while we were able to kind of cheese it. So we were using like alt 140s, so that like it kind of was the same as having multiple characters, right? It was the same as having multiple like it's the equivalent of having like 6 on levels, but only having to use like, we were doing like, yeah, 2 75s and 2 140s, and then just going through the 140s to like unlock the gear. But then you have issues with like Isengard, like Orthanc, and whatever the one in Enidwaith is at 65, where it's like specifically you have to have 6 players. So we have done those. We've done Isengard. We did Osdanoth, I think is the one I'm thinking of. But we were more focused on getting the players, so we just like went for any levels we did. I think we did Rift on level. We have not done Throne, because Throne's like difficult to get in the first place, let alone like doing it on level. So we've been going through with the 140s and just like living with that fact. And maybe at 140 we'll do like we'll go through it with a group that's running it or whatever. But I'm not really worried about raid too much. A lot of the time the raid gear is the same as the another set of gear, so I can get raid gear or an equivalent gear just missing the set bonus. So a lot of the time the set bonus is related to the raid anyway, so I'm not actually that fussed about it. Especially at 115, that's pretty much the same. Will I be leveling a Mariner? I will be leveling a Mariner. I have started leveling a Mariner. I did a stream it 2 days ago on YouTube. I think I'm going to restart the character because I was having so much issues. Leisure Leaf, thank you for the follow. I think I'm going to restart it because I was having so many issues because my first day streaming to YouTube and Twitch. I was having so many issues with the recording and the streaming and whatever that I wasn't able to actually record it. So I'm gonna probably, I didn't get that far. I think I got to like 13. So I'm probably gonna like delete that character, restart it, and then like record. Yeah. I think that's the plan. So far, though, Mariner's been quite fun. I feel a lot stronger than I should be as Mariner. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, I don't struggle with Before the Shadow, but sometimes there's like damage over times are a pain and whatever. And I've died early to damage over time, and I haven't so far. And even the damage over time, I'm pretty sure like I 2-shot the Avank for that arrow quest. So it's just gravity I've got to worry about now. Not currently. I was more spending time just focusing on learning the character, but honestly I might, because if I'm having like almost a too easy time, I wouldn't say it's too easy, but if it's like noticeably easier than I feel like it should be, I'm not sure if I'll add on a +3 or whatever modifier. I actually can't remember the difficulty things, like how it affects it too much. So I don't know which one I'd go for. But yeah. Do you know another thing I need to do? I keep saying it. You know how I talked about getting VIP for everything? VIP experience up to 115, which is a stupid plan, but I currently have 7 million almost VIP boost. 7 million double XP, so I've almost got up to 107 in just double XP. I'm not like too fussed if I don't get it, but I really, really want to level up or experience up, like gain experience up to just the cusp of 105. Just so I'm like 1 experience away, which means hopefully I can make it, or like within like 10, and then try to make it so I'm literally 1 kill away or 1 craft away from leveling to 106. I think that'll be kind of nice, because I feel like it's a bit of a slog sometimes getting to the next level after spending so much time not leveling. Right, anyway, I was going to do festival, so we're going to do the festival. That's the plan. Let's go to the house. Yeah, because my plan is now slightly ruined because in the Lotro Companion, it doesn't do the earrings properly or the pocket item. So I wonder if I look up stat calculator. Stat cap calculator. Because I haven't looked at one since update 37. Or whatever it was. Yeah, because crit is 45k and I'm at 10,030. So I'm at like 9.1%, but I'm at 29%. So that's not updated. So curious. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. So you've got a quest. Yeah, I think this is the trick and treat stuff. So we have already done all of the trick and treats, trick or treat stuff. I even think I must have Fey around the welcoming. Yeah, I already have this. Yeah, it does even say that I previously completed this. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. We've done all the trick or treating. In fact, as I said, I'm pretty sure I have done all of the related deeds except the consumables for this content. So unless there is something that I haven't picked up, like a new item that I just haven't picked up, I think we're good. Oh, we've also got Wistmead. That's fun. So we're not like... I'm not that worried about it. I don't have too much that I need to get. It's literally just I have to get the horse. If there is one. I don't even think there was a horse last year. Elk of Forest Spirit, so it's 60. That's fine. There's Tome of the Forest Spirit Goat. That's also 40. Other than that, I'm not sure. So new items is here. That's fine. So cloak. Oh, I forgot I had the green screen thing. That hurt my eyes. I did that for a video. Either way, oh, I kind of want the mask. I'm not gonna lie. The mask is kind of cool. I don't know how I feel about the cloak. Like the hooded cloak, it feels weird, but I like the helmet. I might buy it. What I like to do though is on things like this, right? Anything related to specifically this character, so bind on acquire, I will obviously buy on this character. So Elk of the Forest Spirit, Tome of the Forest Spirit Goat, anything like that, I will buy right now. However, anything like any cosmetic pets I don't have, though to be fair, this one's not bound to character, but besides the point. Anything not bound to character, like these tomes, I will most likely, though I'm not that fussed this time because I already got all the cosmetic, all the consumables. I just have to use them. All I need to do is go on a different character, go on a Bjorning, like a brand new character, and making 40 tokens takes a little bit, but not that long, and then just buy them, and I can just reset, and I can infinitely do it all day. So that's probably what I'll do there. Dyes. I don't know if either of these are something I care about too much. We have the cosmetics, gifts, and then old steeds. There is a chance I might buy some mithril and just like get these mithril. Well, that's kind of a new button, I think. Is it? Maybe. I've talked about going for buying mithril for previous horses over the years, but also it's expensive to do that. And also, in theory, they don't go away, so I can just do it next year. Housing items. There is a scarecrow. That's interesting. Still wish there was a housing item like preview thing. But looking at all these items, I'm pretty sure I've already got them. I've already got the emote and guide to the cowbell. I'm pretty sure I can already use the cowbell. Oh, I can use a more cowbell. I guess I'll pick it up. Why not? I'm never going to use them, but I do want to... I do want to at some point... Oh, wait. I've got a load of these. Wait a minute. Yeah, I do have a bunch of... Nope, that's not what I was going to say. What I want to do... This is what I was going to say. What I do want to do is... you can, like, use Minstrel to teach... Yeah, you can, like, use Minstrel to teach... stuff to your characters, right? I think. I just realized how spammy it is when I go live like 3 times. Okay, maybe I don't know. I'll see how that works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I don't know if I've got any. I should probably have checked. Yeah, I have badges of taste. So I have 22. I might just buy them. Yeah, it's just like, I'm pretty sure I did Rift and it gave me a thing to teach a recipe or something. Yeah, FTW. I know what that means, I swear. I'm not that unknowledgeable. I know acronyms. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got a drop from Rift, and I think that's what keeps reminding me. Because occasionally, for the sake of reputation, I was actually going through Rift to get... where are they? I think it's further down. Yeah, I finally got to Eldgang Kindred rep. I also one day need to organize getting Ale Association and in League like capped. I just don't like having to, you know, work out how I'm doing it, if that makes sense. I don't want to have to be like, oh, I need to go down 700 here, but I need to go up like, or down 200 here, but up 700 here, and then like balance it. I like in there's a similar rep in Mordor, I think, that you can get, and I think it like caps out when you get to Kindred, or like you do a certain quest. Right, though, I'm gonna pick up 4 festival tokens, which means I should be thingy. Yes, as far as I'm aware, it's been pushed by a week. So I'm really, really hoping that it's not pushed by 2 weeks, because I'm actually away on the 15th. So if they push it by 2 weeks, I'm not going to be home the day of the expansion. So if it's a week, it's a bit annoying, but like I can survive. But it's really annoying. I didn't used to work Wednesdays. Like, it kind of worked out really well because I didn't work Wednesdays, and updates and releases and stuff were generally on Wednesdays, and that worked out really well for me. And then suddenly Wednesday became a really important day that I have to now work. Like, I have a specific job that only I do on Wednesdays that I have to be there. I'm not here on the 15th because I'm actually doing a course related to that job. So it's like acceptable. So it kind of like has messed with me a little bit. But it kind of works because downtime, it gets back up at like 4 o'clock, and then I finish work at 4, and then it kind of like, it fixes itself. But yeah. All to say, hey, SSG, please don't delay it by another week. Or if you'll delay it by a week, at least delay it by another 2 weeks so I can be home. I even specifically said to work, I was like, I actually have, because I got asked to go to Cardiff the week of the 1st, so like 30th, like next week. I got asked to go Cardiff to help out another place, and I was like, can't, busy on the 1st. I have to be at the 1st, here the 1st. Too busy. AKA, I needed to play expansion. Pretty much what it was. It's really annoying I don't have Return to the Party Tree. Like, that should just be a skill. That's fine. We'll go to my house. And then we'll come over to here. Never have I been more happy to have a 5-minute cooldown on my house skill. Then party tree. I think we can, as much as I love the Yule Festival, I do think the like haunted burrow is possibly one of my favorite festival quests. But we should have enough now for the elk, like immediately. So I want to have a look at the elk. I do love me some elks. Like, elks are some of my favorite horses. Yeah, there was a thing. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but there is a thing that says, yeah, at latest will be given to you at this point. And same for the instances. There was something else. Okay, do I buy the mask? The mask is bind to account, and again, I'm sorry for the green screen, but I had to replace the texture to try and get a better, like, no background. But I do want that. I actually think that's really cool. You can't dye it, but I think I'm just gonna get the forest spirit goat first, and then I'm gonna try to get myself the rest. Yeah. Oh, look at him. He's so cute. Chrysanthemum. I was so confident in my pronunciation of that word. I was almost there. Chrysanthemum. Difficult word. Why? Why did they do that to me? And then what I'm going to do is I'm totally not going to cheat. Because I'm totally not going to cheat at the burrow. Don't know what you're on about. I'm definitely not looking up how to do it. You think I'd know by now? After however many years. I know how to, like, navigate it. I just need to know the riddle. That's what I need.
Hello there. Might I speak with you a moment?
But
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
a riddle in a bottle. Now I'm gonna probably not have the right way of getting through. It's the attic. Cobwebbed wing. Okay, I've totally forgotten how to do it after having so much confidence. Blue for the B. No, it's literally the reason I'm drinking it is so you can't do that to me. Whatever that was, it was delicious. And then this door. Nope. Don't judge me. Do not judge me. I don't even know what it was today. It was kind of cold, I think. I'll have to check what... I know I put my, like, thicker jacket on today, like, specifically. Because I didn't want to be cold. And blue bottle. Well, the blue bottle I can... Oh, can I not go in there at the minute? Because I want to get the poorly hidden chest. Even though it just gives me items I already have. So spider leg, application of a covertol, and black silk gloves, which I all have enough for already. Oh, no. Actually, if I go through the mystery door... Oh, I can't go through the mystery door. That's what I was hoping to do, is because I want to pick up all three of the things. But I guess not. I have not yet. Though, like... Not to sound bad, with the amount of people asking me, I'm more tempted now. Like, normally, when people... like, when a lot of people ask me, it kind of puts me off, like, weirdly. It's weird. It's like when people ask me, like... It's not when people ask me, it's when people tell me I have to do something. They're like, oh, you have to watch this, or you have to play this. Then, like, for some reason, I'm like, no, I'm not going to now. But yeah, Ghost has been asking me a lot as well. So I might give it a shot. I know we watched the trailer for it and stuff, or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't really keep track of it otherwise. Oh, I got a sign. A raw sign. I don't really care about the raw sign, I'm not going to lie. Oh, wait, no. It takes me to the entrance. I'm so bad at, like, actually keeping up with games. So, like, you know, I've got ghosts telling me, like, oh, see Skylanders 2, Return to Moria, all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm playing Mass Effect. And Lotro. Though Lotro's obviously, like, still getting content, so. Okay, so, what else do we got? So I don't really care about those quests.
Hello there. Might I speak with
This one gives me virtue experience. Interesting. I didn't actually know that. I actually used to know the answer to this quest. I knew, like, the perfect way to do it. Like, I knew exactly where all the things were. But now I'm going to have to just kind of do it and just hope I get the right ones. I think I might know in some of the actual locations, but it's been a while. Almost a year. Who would have thought? Pretty sure it's this one. Yeah. And then this one is this one, I think. See, I know things. I'm not just lying for the sake of it. And this one I know for sure. 100% guaranteed where it is. I'm just glad there's no timer, that's all I'm saying. Because, yeah, this one is this cocoon back here that you can be a little bit sneaky, or at least you could be. There we are. This one was this one, I want to say, off the top of my head. There we go. And so it's only the first one I've struggled with, and that was more getting my bearings. This one is this one. Too good. Then I just have to get my bearings getting out of the building. I mean, I don't particularly have too much to worry about in terms of time. Well, not time. Like, I don't have to worry about getting too many tokens. Because for the most part, I've got what I want. I don't have to spend the massive amount on... yeah, I don't have to spend the massive amount of tokens on the consumables, like I said. Just buying the pets now. And the cosmetic. But again, that can all be done by like Tarvelard and Renaborn, because all my other characters, I don't really care about what pets and what horses they have. I tend to use the same ones anyway. So like, I'm not all that fussed. Wait, what is in here? Oh, this is another one where it's behind. I remember now. Yeah, I'm not like Tarvelard and Renaborn. Yeah, they're like higher level characters, they're max and whatever, but I'm not particularly fussed specifically about, oh, I need all the horses. Feyrand, obviously, his entire premise, his entire point of it for existing is for the sake of doing that. So I need to fill out that gap where I can. And then one day, we can say that we've completed all the horses and all the pets. Except a couple. Because there are a couple that I don't think we're going to conceivably get in terms of horses. Because I want to get that still. That's quite nice. I got it on the Legendary server, just not on here. A lot of them are Mithril coins. There is one from Pick Amount, but I think they are supposed to be doing something about that. It was the red skeleton steed. I think I said they were going to look into having that available somehow. I really want to get this one. I'm so excited for when we get that one. It's going to take a while, but there is one. I can't remember what it's called, that you have to do the monster play stuff. That's probably not going to be done, and I'm not going to like... Is it this one? Yeah, this one. I don't care enough about PvMP to do that, quite frankly. So we're probably not going to go for that one. I don't even think it particularly looks good. If it looked really cool, maybe. Looking how it is, no, basically. No, thank you. My spacebar. Can you not hear it? Okay, at least this time I know what I'm doing. I know where they all are. No confusion to be had. Nope. Nearly. You got me by pressing delete. Almost had it. Almost messed me up. And we out of here. Oh, alright, cool. It is you.
Good day.
What else is there? You're the one who... Okay, I'll do that, and then you're the one with the scattered thingies, and you're the one with that. Okay.
Hello there. Might I speak with you?
So... Okay.
Take a moment of your time.
It is kind of annoying you can't do all of them at the same time. I would really like that, because then you could have like a really good route to find them all. I can't remember if they're in here. They are, okay.
Oh, gracious me.
That works better. So I'll do like a loop like normal, and then I'll get the last ones from the outside. That makes sense.
How do you do?
How do I do? That's a good question. I don't know, there is one in here. I'm sure there is. There's one... Wait a minute. There's one back here. There you are. And is it just two more outside? Am I going the right way? I might not be. Nope, I'm going the right way. Nope, I went the wrong way. Well, I went the right way. I just went through the wrong door. Because I forgot how doors work. There we are. Yeah, because on this side, there's a dude. Here.
Hello there.
And then I'm thinking there's one... Yeah, you. I knew they were somewhere. Cool. It's nice we're getting the extra, like extra token per. I just kind of wish I didn't have to transfer the toolkit every time I wanted to do that. Which is, I think, another reason I kind of only focus on it with one character. Like when wow, how could you do this to me? Yeah, which is why when like I'm doing the stuff on Tavelard, I will trade it over, but a lot of the time I'll try not to. Like have to rely on Fairend or Tavelard or Renamorn. It's just a pain. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? I forgot it's one at a time. which is kind of nice because you get 3 quests, which is useful, but still a bit of a hassle. Right, so make sure we do all these 3, and then I think once these are done, we might finish off for the evening, because I'm just trying to get back into it still a little bit. So a few shorter streams, and then we'll get back into our full length ones. Also, I want to just make sure all the recording and stuff has gone decently well, and if it has, then we can I'd rather a break on a shorter stream than on a longer stream, if that makes sense. So once I sort of see how that all works, then we can be confident in the future. Also, I kind of forgot that I had everything from this festival, so I think a lot of today was like get earring, get festival, and I did. I got the earring, not both of them, but I think by tomorrow ish, maybe. It kind of depends. Thinking off the top of my head, I think I could probably get it by tomorrow.
Good day. Good day.
If I sort of
Might
push
have a
for
word
it.
with you?
But gonna go here first. I actually don't know how to get to the thing. I just realized I have Ithilien gems as well. I'm gonna use those. I should look up what Ithilien stuff I have real quick. I also need to remember who my scholar is. It's Ingria. That's fine, because scholar is a thing I get a lot of materials for, so I should totally try and do something with him. Also, I really need to gear him up. That's a thing. He's 45 at the minute, but through like pure crafting. So I might get him to 50 and then Osgiliath farm. Just get him. Love wireless headset. I need to get a wireless headset. Like, honestly, I've been trying to get my wireless headphones to work, like earphones, to work with just my computer in general.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
I have City Skylines 1. But we were saying earlier, like, I just don't care about it enough, really. Like, you know? I get some people are super into it. I don't know. I felt like I ruined it for myself by trying to be too perfect, too perfect with it, or too efficient. Maybe I'll download it and like sit down and just have a go at it, but I don't know. I think it's a bad thing. Just, I don't think my genre. Yeah, I'm always too busy trying to make stuff like as efficient as possible. Which is fun. That's why I want to do another speedrun stream. I think that'll be fun. Oh yeah, I've got to talk to her. Okay, let's turn post-processing off because nope, that's not what I want. Because I don't want to be drunk. I just want to be woozy drunk, apparently. There we are. Now the water of the game just looks horrible. But other than that, we good. Oh, and we should also get the apple tub. A medium apple. I've always thought about using this as like a panning shot for things.
Can I help you find something?
Just think it'd be funny. Honestly, right now I'm just more trying to catch up with the games I haven't played. Oh, he's doing that thingy. That makes sense. Yeah, I'm trying to catch up with games I own but haven't played in or like ever, really. So I'm playing Mass Effect 1 because, you know, I super got into Mass Effect 2 when I had it, but I didn't own 1. But now I've got all 3 because of the legendary thingy. So I want to play through 1 and then take my save into 2 and then take my save into 3 and like do that. But just with the way I play, I get distracted by side content really easily. So because of that, I kind of end up with a lot of time. I think there's a box of geodes, and I think there is a Breland one as well. Oh, a pristine geode. Oh, that's the middle. What's like flawless, right? Faultless. Close enough. I'll take 3 full festival tokens, and then if I go to Breland, I want to go on my Steam and actually see, because I think I have some DLC for it or something as well. I think it's on my Steam. I assume it's on my Steam. Honestly, I barely log into Steam anymore because like I don't play Lotro through Steam. And then other than that, I've been playing Mass Effect, as I said, which is like Uplay, or not Uplay, EA Origin, but EA app or whatever. Yeah, Cities Skylines. Last played November 30th, 2020. So I think that's all I need to say. What am I doing? Oh, it's pumpkin patch. That was it. I got a large pumpkin. You better be the maximum.
Are you looking for something?
Then I'll be like an extra large. Okay, that's fine. I'll take it. I'm gonna go by camper host real quick. I think ultimately my thing with games is I just don't keep track of them. I don't keep track of like what's coming out. I don't know. It's weird. I tend to play the same games over and over again. The amount of times I played Borderlands 2, it's kind of ridiculous. And then I tried playing Borderlands 3 again, and I just kind of got bored. I wasn't a huge fan of Borderlands 3. And I tried playing Wonderlands, or Teen Titans Wonderlands. I'm still not that interested in that. I haven't even finished it yet because I kind of got bored. So that's great. I don't know why I just had the thought of, imagine doing a raid while drunk in this game. I don't know why, it's kind of amusing to me. Just the thought. Right there. I just want to double check where we are in regards to items. I think I had one game wishlisted. And I can't remember if I bought it or not. I don't know where to find that anymore. Is it in store? Wishlist? Yep, no, I got nothing on my wishlist. I must have bought it then. I can't remember what the game was. I just kept getting emails about it. I remember that being like, this is on sale now. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, I might buy it this time. I wonder if I scrolled through. If I could see it. Let's see. I did have the random want to play Fable again recently. That was fun. And what was the other one? I wanted to play Hades again. I just had the random thought of like, I want to play Hades. And I didn't. Right though. Jewelry. So that we are 34 away on there and 10 away on the provisions. So I think if I went through with Renaborn, I could probably get close for salt. But ultimately, if I just do one salt craft, I think I could be fine. And then provisions, is just a luck thing. Honestly. Oh, my camera isn't following me up. Why am I too tall? I've got to like ruin my posture. Oh, for some reason I thought this like the name of it was a different game. Unless I'm there's a game I saw with mana in it. I can't remember. I feel like nowadays I feel like I don't have enough time to like play a long game, you know? Maybe that's why I like playing games I know, because I can like Fable, I can not exactly speed run, but I can play that relatively quickly. So maybe that's why I like play it a bit more. But yeah, I think if I go through with Renaborn, I can very easily get this and then maybe craft one of these up. Like, I just need potentially one journal and I'm fine. I think one journal and one critted single one of these through like just a universal crafting ingredient thing puts me at 20 of those, right? So 3 from here, 7 from there, 20 plus the 10, obviously I might get 20. Salt is then just a case of getting salt. So 35. I'm curious. I'm very curious. I want to try something quickly. I always have the thing be like, hey, Steam, this is the games you should play. Right now on my like play next is got these are apparently unplayed games in my library, but I think it must just think you've not played it. Like the first one is Stardew Valley, and I played Stardew Valley, just not massively long on Steam. So it must just think like, hey, you haven't played it much considering. Stardew Valley, Hollow Knight, which I need to play. I had it downloaded for ages. It might even be downloaded now. It isn't. People have told me I really would enjoy Hollow Knight, so I'm supposed to do that. Dark Souls 3, Borderlands 3, but I played that on Epic because I bought it when it came out because I love Borderlands 2, and then I was slightly disappointed. Doom Eternal, Titanfall 2. I love Titanfall 2. Apparently I've not played it. I have. It's weird. Oh no, it's trying to get me to play RuneScape. No, you can't do this to me, game. Don't do this. ESO. Metal Gear Rising. I remember specifically being told, hey, you should play Metal Gear Rising, so I bought it and then never played it. Weird. Though I am off work tomorrow. Kind of. I'm not working tomorrow, but I kind of offered to maybe go in to do something that I know nobody else will do. Which is silly of me. Oh yeah, Ingrid has like my favorite cosmetic set, or one of. But his gear is garbage. He's level 45 with nothing. And do you know why? It's because he's a crafter. I just wanted to see Anorian, Host of the West. Okay, so if I have a journal, I have way too many of those. Way more than I'll ever need. I'm curious. Oh yeah, my water's still terrible. Post-processing. Now the water's pretty again. I actually saw there's some like new water effects or something with the next expansion. So I'll be interested to see how that goes.
Friend? Greetings, friend.
It's like actual waves. Not like waves, but like splashing water or whatever. I need to log into my... The thing with Epic is they do their like free game a week, which is great. Like, don't get me wrong. I enjoy that. The problem is every time I try and log in to the Epic Game Store or Epic Launcher or whatever you want to call it, it logs me out. I specifically say, hey, keep me logged in. And it logs me out. And then it has this annoying thing where like with the authenticator, it doesn't work one way, but then I have to do it with like email or something. I don't think it works on the app. or like authenticate. I don't know. There's some weird thing, and it just like does not play well with me. So that just causes me to not do anything, which kind of sucks. See, I have an issue. I'm level 45, so how am I going to go get my Journal of Daggerlad history? I guess I can go with a different character, but I don't know. That's a bit awkward. I also need to check battle lore and warding lore. I should probably craft a bunch. Hunter books, pocket, Anorian scroll. Yeah, because I did do potions, because you can craft these and they're so much better than standard ones. It's kind of crazy. I think they looked all right. It just depends on, I mean, it depends on if they're final. I mean, I think the water, just the water in the game, at least maybe reflections, like the water's not like hyper realistic or anything like that, but I think the water looks good. You know? I like the little waves that come out, the ripples or whatever you want to call them. Sometimes reflections in it can look a bit weird, but it is what, yeah, it is what it is. But yeah. All right, though, I think I'm going to leave it off there for today. I do have a couple things I need to do, but it's literally just going to be me running around picking up a couple of extracts, so I don't want to bore you with that all evening, and I probably won't even do it all today, I'm not going to lie. I do need to just pick up some salt, but that's probably just going to be Renaborn or Tarvelard tomorrow. Like, I know Tarvelard is able to do it, so Tarvelard is able to do it tomorrow if Renaborn can't today, and that should be fine. And I'm sure I can grab myself a journal for this guy and, you know, make this and have the 35, or get the other crafting thing. Like if I go, do I have one in here? No, yeah, I do. Okay, so I can craft this. And that gives me 7. So I have multiple of those. I just need journals, which is fine. But yeah, I should be able to get it relatively soon. That will be good. And I might even gear this guy up a little bit, as I said, at 50. And fingers crossed that leaves us there. We just need to get some essences, and then we could just maybe put Berrycon Fair around for a bit, and it's just going to be deeding. Or I might even just do the deeding. It's just Slayer at this point. That's the problem. So I just need to sit down and do Slayer. But yeah. I'm going to finish off for the evening. Hopefully this recording and everything worked, because I'm able to now record and stream to both YouTube and Twitch, as I said a few times, which is nice. That I can do all three and my computer's not combusting on me, and I don't have to set up a second capture PC and all this jazz, and what have you. But yeah. Thank you all for coming along. Hope you enjoyed. Fingers crossed stream will be tomorrow, unless something drastic comes up, and maybe we can do a little bit of a longer one, since I have not got anywhere to be in the morning on Saturday, or early in the morning. And yeah, as I said, thank you all for coming along, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.